Tonight, what I'm about to show you raises a question no American ever wants to ask. Is the White House effectively for sale? Stay with me because the deeper we go, the more troubling this story becomes. Good evening. This is Money, Power, Politics, and right now the president is preparing to host Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince, Mohammed bin Salman, his first trip to the U.S. since the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi 7 years ago. An assassination U.S. intelligence says the Crown Prince likely ordered. But here's where the story takes a turn. According to the New York Times, this diplomatic visit lands the exact same week the Trump Organization is in talks for a $63 billion with a B Saudi-backed real estate project. And the man running the Saudi firm, a longtime friend of President Trump. Coincidence? You tell me. But I'll show you why experts say this looks a lot more like business than diplomacy, because what follows isn't a one-off. It appears to be a pattern. During a state visit in May, the president toured this massive development with Saudi officials. A state visit is supposed to advance America's interests, not the Trump family business. So I asked, how is this not a national problem? Economist Catherine Rampell put it bluntly, the president is supposed to represent the American people, not his own bank account. And she's right. Foreign governments and corporations aren't giving gifts out of kindness. They're making investments expecting returns. And if you think that sounds like pay to play, wait until you hear this. According to the Wall Street Journal, after top executives from Switzerland visited the Oval Office, bringing a gold bar and a Rolex desk clock, the U.S. lifted crippling tariffs on their country. Trump called the meeting a job well done. For whom? You decide. Ron Insana compared it to the corruption of Tammany Hall, except back then politicians went to jail for this. Now it's just Tuesday. But corruption isn't the only danger, because tonight the president is also insisting we're living in the golden age of America. And if that sounds unbelievable, buckle up. Trump claims prices are coming down. They aren't. Economists say his tariffs are pushing prices up, slowing the labor market and making everyday life harder for Americans. Rampell said it best, if he had done absolutely nothing, the economy would have been better. Instead, she says he flipped the plane upside down while the Fed was trying to land it safely. But then the Treasury Secretary took this to a whole new level. He blamed high beef prices on migrants bringing in infected cattle carrying screwworms. That's right, migrants walking across the border with cows. So we checked. The CDC says there are 0 screwworm cases in the U.S., not one. No migrants, no cattle, no outbreak. Yes, Mexico has had cases, but there is no record anywhere of migrants herding cattle across the border. So what's really raising beef prices? Economists say supply issues, feed costs, labor shortages, long-term market shifts, not some imaginary cattle caravan. So tonight, after the gold bars, the real estate deals, the pay-to-play politics, and the made-up border cattle, we end where we started with the question that keeps getting louder. If foreign governments can buy access, favors, and policy, then who is the White House really working for? The American people or the highest bidder?